Hey guys, it's Matt right off the bat here for bringing you so many stadium gameplays recently. It just seems like I've been being on the map a lot. I'll immediately join a match and be on stadium, so I have a lot of those right now. I'll bring soon, but for now this is going to be a how to play on stadium game. Most of the time I'm bringing how to play on a map in domination. This one will work for anything really. Because on Stadium, the spawns are pretty much back here where I am and on the other side of the map. Sometimes they might spawn in the stadium, but other than that, the spawns don't change too much. So it's pretty easy to find people in this map. Typically, I don't play Team Deathmatch quite as often because I find it a little bit annoying to run around, try to find people. I'll play it, but I don't play it quite as often as I play objective games, mainly because I find them less action-packed, because I can't personally find anyone to kill. So, I don't even know what happened there. Assist? Okay. I thought it was a double kill for a second. So, mainly back here is where I like to play, around B. I do a lot of weird things in this game. I was just kind of playing and decided to use it. What you'll notice is when I make a how to play a map video, it's a little bit less of a gameplay that I was going out to make for YouTube. It's just more of a gameplay, it's casual gameplays, and I more do stuff like this while I'm trying to wait for a teammate to come help cap B. And then I realize that we're not going to win capping that, so I don't go for it. Just pick the guy off instead. Get caught reloading. So it's more of a casual gameplay, just I was actually going for Warlord Pro grenade multi-kills I think at this point, and it didn't work out so well because I wasn't constantly throwing grenades. I also wanted flak jacket, so yeah, it was more of a me unlocking stuff and getting a video I could use for this purpose. So forgive the not amazing game, but it's alright. So I figured I'd use it on how to play this map. I used it because I ended up switching to a different class and doing well. Wanted to show you guys how to do this. I love when people are in that fountain too. So mainly, if you want to play on this map effectively, in domination at least, obviously you're going to want to cap probably, in my preference, A and B. Or C and B, sorry, you want to spawn trap at A. So currently that's what they're doing to us. In the end, I think we lose this one. I did my best to, at the end when we were behind by a lot, because I couldn't cap any objectives really well and hold them. What I ended up doing was going and getting my dogs. That was all I was working on, so that my teammates could hold down the objectives longer. We didn't end up winning, but it was a little closer because of that. So that is one thing. I was trying to be a little bit objective towards the beginning, but the end I just kind of took the Slayer role. It didn't end up winning, but it was helpful. That's probably what I should have been doing the whole time. So for some people who don't know that, the whole playing the objective versus being a Slayer kind of thing, in domination, there's usually you want to have like maybe 2 Slayers on your team. That's people who try to keep the enemy held back in their spawn and gain kill streaks that they can then use to continue to hold the enemy back in their spawn. So that's kind of the role I take on later. It's the one I prefer. I don't like running around grabbing the objectives, but I do when I have to. At this point I'm kind of just trying to keep them away from B so that my teammates can cap it. But this is where I changed, so you can see Scavenger, Sleight of Hand, and Ninja. So that's what I changed to. This is actually kind of an old gameplay I haven't used. It's maybe a week and a half old, so I don't really remember exactly what happened, and I don't have time to watch it over, plan out what I'm going to say. So excuse the fact that I'm just bouncing around all over the place. But this building is where I saved up my kill streak. It keeps them from going at A or coming from A, and it's a good spot to overlook when they're coming from the seaside. So it's good to control this building. People like to go upstairs and snipe from it. I occasionally run upstairs to pick someone off that's camping out of my line of sight while I'm downstairs. So just controlling this back area and being in here. I was actually talking with my friends. They said they were going to go cap. They actually didn't. I had, I think, one friend in this lobby and one other person was talking with me. So they said that they'd go cap. So mainly what I had to focus on was doing a good job trying to hold them off from getting towards A, which we at the time had, and now I think we're gonna cap C and B. So that's what I think is ideal for this map. Just if you want to know for spawn trapping, holding them back at A is very easy. It's much easier to pick them off when they try to come out, and if they go through the stadium, you'll have maybe 1 or 2 people in there. So it's effective. I didn't remember where that guy got me from, but he was a sniper somewhere. So a little bad luck there, and then I'm gonna finally start maybe saving up for my dogs here. I don't even remember exactly, when this starts, but it's coming up soon. I'll go on my 11 kill streak, and then make a stupid mistake and die. So that's another thing. If you want, you can go ahead and die after you get your kill streak, so you can start saving up for a new one, or you can try to keep beating them. Typically I just die. I don't intentionally die, but I play a little more recklessly so that they have a better chance of killing me, and then I can start getting more kill streaks. It makes the game more interesting, it gets me more kills, keeps them off the objectives longer in domination and such. But for other game modes, especially anything but headquarters and search and destroy, honestly, this map is a very good map for spawn trapping. It's probably the only map that I've ever held down a spawn trap in for team deathmatch, because team deathmatch is really notoriously hard to spawn trap in, if not impossible. So what you do for spawn trapping is you just kind of go to where their spawn is and knock out the few people that are in it. And that's gonna be how you spawn trap there. It's not really a spawn trap. It's just killing them as they spawn in a wave, pretty much. Or just in a couple people spawning. You go there and kill them before they can leave it effectively. You want to use Marathon for stuff like that. So we recap C, try to go for the double cap, and eventually triple cap after I get my dogs, I think. Really, really important to hold them off. Because we were behind by so much, we needed to triple cap them, I think, to win. So I started rushing towards A because I knew that's where they'd be. Always good to duck behind here because people will be coming at you from this building, and typically look through the middle, right where I am right now. And that's why I duck behind the little walkway whenever I need to. And I knew this guy was coming and knocked him out. So mainly as this comes in the last 2 minutes or so, what I did was I tried to get a dogs, and at this point I was playing pretty defensively for what I usually do, because I knew that they would be coming, trying to take me out, and I got my SR-71 and really made sure that they couldn't kill me, because at this point if I die, I don't have enough time to get dogs, and the dogs are what I was going for. That's what I had set up, and it would have made it really easy to triple cap for longer. We tried, we failed. I saw this guy on the SR-71, got the drop on him. That's another thing. If you have a Blackbird, make sure that when you see someone and you rush at them, you don't neglect the Blackbird's existence, and they're the dogs, because that way, if they turn around to start to come at you, and you think that you're coming at them without them knowing, then they could turn around like that guy did and start coming down the stairs and take you out. But I looked at the Blackbird, saw him turn around and start to come down, so I backed off and waited for him to turn the corner, and then rushed around and got him. That's another thing. I actually went around the corner because my my screen would show him before it would show me to him, so I didn't wait just in case he knew I was there. Just a second late, dogs. You failed me. Could have potentially gotten back up to another Blackbird and everything. Maybe won the match. But at this point, I couldn't get to the objective in time. I knew it, and I just had to leave it to my teammates and try to cover this area so that no one would sneak up behind them or anything. And that's about the end of the game. I hope you enjoyed it, and please, for all of you out there that are watching this, I'd really appreciate a like or a favorite. I'm just starting out on YouTube, and it would really help me get more views. And don't be afraid to sub, just because I don't put videos out too often. I will be doing that more often soon. Thanks for watching.